Gio, obviously returning to regular season play back in the rhythm of the season, important stretch for the team coming up. What are your thoughts heading into this Houston match and then going forward?
First of all, I'm glad that we're going back to competition because watching teams play is the worst thing that you can have. We had the feeling that we could have gotten far in this competition, in the Leagues Cup, and unfortunately, against a very good team, Monterrey, we ended up going out. But now that's part of the past. Now we need to move forward. Now it's all about going back into the league and be the best that we can be, knowing that we're coming from games in the past that didn't put in the best scenario right now, so we need to catch up. We are in that situation. The positive thing is that it's not too far away in points for us to be able to catch up, so that's a positive. But at the end, if we bring the same intensity, the same mentality, the same desire that we show in Leagues Cup, if everybody buys in right away from the beginning, I think everybody's going to be in a good place and we're going to be able to do really well. I think the goal at the moment, of course, is make playoff. I think make playoff is the most important thing because we cannot think about winning the whole thing if we don't make playoff. So that is very important. I think, God willing, if we get there, we're able to make. Then I think we're gonna be very good. So it's up to the players as well right now to make sure that they bring the same level. Is to me as a coach to push them to make sure that they stay at the level, and hopefully we don't have too many people out not being available, because I think that's been a factor for us from the beginning. That's been difficult. Now that we feel that we have gotten in a better spot with guys coming back, we hope to be able to have as many players as we can to compete the best possible way.
Right, and Zach McGraw out with illness, and Marvin Loria down in Costa Rica welcoming a new child. Wondering about the status of Santiago Moreno, and if there's an injury situation there, and any other potential injury issues.
Yeah, so straightforward. With McGraw, he's ill. He's being right now. Evaluated by the doctors, so we'll know a little bit more probably by later today exactly how is he doing. He has symptoms, so that has kept him away from training these past two trainings, and then we'll see how he progresses. Then Santi is day by day, so is he going to make the game? It's 50-50, so we'll see what happens. In regards to him traveling, we're not sure yet, so we'll see tomorrow. He hasn't trained the past few days, so hopefully he's able to practice tomorrow and then travel. We'll see what happens. And then we've been always a club that believes in that if a player like Loria or anybody is in a moment in which the family is going to have someone coming to make the family bigger, it's up to the player to manage the situation the way they think that he needs to manage. So he definitely will be there, hopefully sooner than later, for him to become a father.
Right, and that's obviously a great moment for him. So I'm excited.
And we're very happy for him. Very happy for him.
The Santi thing. What is the injury?
Ankle.
Okay.
Is what he's been going through the entire season.
Yeah.
Sometimes feels better, sometimes not as good, but at this particular time has prevented him from training.
Right, and having Brian Acosta here is going to be important for a lot of reasons, but especially on Sunday with no Diego Chara. What's it been like integrating Brian and getting to know him?
The good thing about Brian is that he knows the league. He knows, how the conditions are in Houston. He's played there a few times in the rivalry when he was in Dallas. He's a player that, we knew exactly what he was going to bring to us, and I think he brings tons of things that are going to help us be a better team. And specific at this particular moment that Chara is not available, he becomes even more important in a position that we are a little bit thin. So now his rival is at the perfect time, and we know what he's capable of. Without the ball, with the ball, and he's right away adapting quickly to the group. And I think credit to his personality and the fact that he's been in the league for a while.
Another addition in the window, Anthony, obviously a young player that you guys are excited to bring in. Do you have any idea in terms of the timeline of when he might join the team?
Yeah, he'll be in Houston tomorrow.
Oh, great. Good.
And then Gio, the weather in Portland has been pretty scorching all week. And then Houston, that's kind of normal. How much does that help you going into that game?
It's good for us that we train this week, with this weather, with the heat of Portland, which has been a hotter week. So the exposure for us, it was excellent, is what we needed. Of course, it's not as humid as Houston. We know exactly how hot it can get there. But the good thing is that the past few years we've been playing there, with the heat and difficult conditions, and we have been able to get good results. So we know that they changed their different team, their team that have added many new players, and they've been competitive. So we expect to be a very competitive match.
Yeah, and then Gio, obviously, to kind of make that playoff run, the team's going to have to pick up results on the road. It's going to hopefully start against Houston. What is it going to take to get some road results going for the rest of the season?
Yeah, it starts from the players giving everything that they have and making sure that we all are aligned to push together. It means that we need to be good in the good moments and in the bad moments of the game to make sure that we get results. You said it. We want to play well. I think we have played really well in the past few games, but it's not about just playing well. We need to win. We need points. So right now, the most important thing is to make sure that we get the points that are going to qualify us to the playoff, and hopefully there's a lot of good play as well there. But we need results.
All right, we will take any questions from online. Sam, go ahead.
Thanks, Coach. Just to build off of the question kind of around Houston as a team, they have new coach in this season, Ben Olsen, kind of a new look kind of team. What type of game are you expecting from them, and how are you kind of preparing to handle the strengths that they will bring on the field this weekend?
I think it's very clear the way they play. I mean, the style of play, especially when they play at home, is very, very clear. They're very steady in the mindset. You can understand exactly. It doesn't matter if they change one player here or there. Those players have the same responsibilities on the field. So we have done a very good job to scout. We have had time to be able to plan, and we're going there with the understanding that we need to get a result. So the important thing is that the players have the ideas clear in who we're facing and what type of team is Houston at this particular time.
All right, do we have any last questions online? We will wrap it there. Thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck
Thank you.
this weekend.
Thank you.